So, I left James to run over there, but I recovered. You got to win. A bit too focused on my guy. It's like I was facing him running down the wing, and the ball was on the opposite side. So I could still be next to him, but I didn't make sure I was on the ball.
Getting that. Make sure you hear what he says as well. Okay. One more time.
I was focused too much on my man when the guy was on the opposite wing.
That's interesting. Can you bring that to the group when we come together? Is it interesting? Anything else, fellas? So, what's your thoughts? We got to get in the mindset. We got to get in the mindset. We got to get in the mindset. Okay.
Yeah, it's all player reviews.
Yeah, I think we did target well, man. We got 2 offers, three rebounds in a row. Yeah, let's just make sure that they might start leaking now. So make sure you go with. Maybe we can do that one time. Just if they're attacking the way we were, we can leak one time and see what happens.
Don't be too aggressive, trying to always if you just keep your weight on it, they just empty out and you go and they might run the transition.
And I would say don't take up too early, like when the drive is, and then you clog everything.
Only Kyle wants to sit there. Once it's in there, that's why you know when the shot,
we're doing a good job.
What's your thoughts there, fellas?
I think we did pretty well. Got offensive rebounds, I think 2 in a row.
We did down this end. Okay. 3? All right. How was communication as it was done and as you transitioned out of it?
Quite well, because now I think Nas targeted with Jeremy, and I had Joe, so we got down
So
here
as soon as Joe was cutting through, pushed him towards Jeremy and I got on.
Okay, so there's a little bit of transition in there as well. Okay, not a bad start. Theo, keep recording, please. All right, guys, in this room, all in together. All right, so it sounds like even when it hasn't happened, you guys haven't understood. You've articulated how we can fix it. One thing for me, did you get the offensive rebounds? And legit answer here, because of tagging up or because of bad boxing out or bad defense? I don't know. I'm not saying it was one or the other, but we got to make sure we're on point with boxing out, so then we can actually assess how good the tagging is. Next thing for me, we went 4 trips, but 2 times we turned the basketball over. 3 times if you include the fact that it actually went out of bounds. Okay, so can we work for the shot as well? Because we don't know if we're beating good offense stroke defense unless we're playing good defense stroke offense. All right, back to it, fellas. Switch it round on the first part so we can skip 4 trips. Let's go. See anything? More than that? What? Okay, so shot went up.
Yeah, they really do. Because Cheshire would.
I got the inbound on the goals. I called them as well. Could have got it for like, I haven't seen him earlier. Well, I just said when he got a score, like the tackling was good from everyone else, but like I like to also like get a kill through the middle, like when we were up here, so we had like angle for us.
Okay, well, the tackling was good initially, though.
Triple one, we got good.
Cross off goal.
Got good ball pressure. You got a steal, got a lay up and pick up full court there.
What happened that? Do you know what happened? What he's talking about in trip one?
Yeah.
We get the steal and the layup. What happened next?
Oh, right, because I did the call that I got the inbound, but Joe was still stuck on him, so maybe, well, I did something to move to his man.
Yeah, that's good. Good talk. Good talking. Okay. So what happened is Joe makes the layup. Well, I'm going to talk about this as a group. Bring it in, fellas. Theo, keep going, please. Just set the scene. Let's go. Set the scene for them. We're talking about 10 seconds. Say anything, okay? Anything more than that? In tag. Okay, so shot went up, you're back pedal to halfway. Tag up. Tag up. You get the player, I'll get the head coach. Alright, we're all tagging up, everyone. Okay? Let's go, stay down here, fellas.
I probably could have told you to switch so you could get out and get round.
You told me to get over and over and which led at free, which didn't go well.
On that one, where Torsten just got a layup, I should have just probably told someone to switch and like do the next switch because he's already ahead of me.
Okay, first thing for me there, guys, you've just given 4 things right there. How many of those was problem solved live? Direct instructions. Okay, so can we just get to that? You know, I know it's new content, which is fine, and if it gets to the point where you've got 4 urgent things in your mind, that needs a player timeout. Okay, and sort it out. What does it look like from the sideline?
It's not that bad. It's just we kind of when they're tagging up, we're not really boxing out very well. Like we're getting lucky. Like
oh, you think it's luck?
A little bit, because like we're just like they're kind of getting through, but we're not contesting everything.
Okay, so we got to stick them with a box out from Coach Ty. All right, interesting stuff. So over there, when we go this swing to skip, can you leak out every single time? No defensive rebounding. As soon as Red shoot the ball, I want you on. No box out responsibility, just him, guys. I want to see how they respond. Okay, so just leak out every single time. Every time they shoot, you're on. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go back to it.
Turnovers, man. Not ideal, but I'm not supposed to be talking for you. That's what I'd say.
Missed block shot down there. It wasn't because he was tagging. to make sure that doesn't happen.
I think I need to box out. I've been like confused at times. So I just need to box out and defense.
Yeah, that's it. If
And
be
be a bit more aggressive like not aggressive, just opportunistic. You get the ball there, go, you just shoot it, just float back.
Yeah.
When?
When you come now and pass.
Alright.
When he split the run, he didn't throw it.
on defense, we're just doing everything we normally would. Boxing out, guys just tagging, that's not.
When we get half court,
That's
it's just
up to
normal how defense.
Alright, bring it in, fellas. It's all good to go. Keep going to the steel. Dan, you had an interesting point. Give it to the group, please.
Yeah, I was too focused on my man when I was tagging him, so he was running up the sideline and I was like just staring at him, running with him when the ball was on the other wing. So I should have been opened up so I could see the ball, because at the end if Hagelston scores a layup, that's me, because I won't do that.
Great review. Great review. What phase of the game is he talking about?
My transition. Yeah, transition.
Which way?
Defense, yeah.
Defensive transition. So he's tagged up. What are you saying? He's tagged up. Okay, but then he's just focusing on that guy. Well, maybe he's weak side and has to play help next. Okay, so interesting one. Did you guys talk about anything else?
Missed box outs.
Yeah.
A couple of missed box outs. Okay.
On defense, nothing changes with boxing out our guy, but I think Naz said he wasn't sure. I think he got caught up in tagging and stuff. Yeah. On defense, it's just what we normally do. We're not tagging or anything.
Yeah, it's nothing special. Okay, good. I've got one thing for you guys. Trip 1 was a turnover. Tosan stole it. Trip 1. Can you review what happened next?
After we stole it.
We stole the ball. It's going 1v0. You did watch, so from the sideline I gave you what's next, and you guys started running. Does anyone know what happened on trip 2? Sorry, I'm talking about the transition from 1 to 2. What happened after 1? Tosan lays it in.
Picked up full court.
One more time.
Picked up full court.
Picked up full court. Why? But it wasn't no one said pick up full court, right?
It was already there, so.
Because you're already tagged. Because he was going 1v0, we stand there and pick our nose. Okay, then who knows what we do next. But actually, getting up to support, yes, he might miss it, because you know, I shouted that too on your video too, Tosan. Support him so there. But also, after he scores and makes the layup, you're tagged up, you're in full court press immediately. Okay, so that's the next bit of thinking right now. Let's go, fellas, back to it. Black ball to start. Let's go. Teams. Recording time.
Tagged up with Jeremy and then it just slips back in. I think there was a couple of times when like, you drove baseline or drove middle and you kind of lost your guy because you're focused on health. And then what did you say to me when I passed the iron? Middle was open. Oh, the defense bit, so you can just run middle and drove.
We really didn't have opportunities to tag because we turned the ball over both of our possessions. So, it's just stupid passes really. He passed it right.
So it's not focused, but we need to be able to get over.
Huh?
It was my fault for the passing through. I think it
Well,
was my fault for not getting open.
Yeah, but you were clearly not open, so the pass shouldn't have gone.
But we need to be able to get over.
Yeah.
Last one, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't shake him off.
What happened? Do you know what happened?
Yeah.
But when you drove there, yeah, when you drove there, there's no one there, like no one replaced you,
about to cut
so you could kick it out to them. So there's no one there. So we just need to make sure we replace the drive.
Okay. So what happens is Joe makes the layup. Well, I'm going to talk about this as a group. Bring it in, fellas. Keep going, please. Just set the scene. Let's go. Set the scene for them. We're talking about trip one.
So after Joe makes the layup, he then went to guard the inbounder, but I called that I went to guard the inbounder. So maybe I could have picked up his man, or then I should have called him to get his man instead.
So it was the outlet to someone right here was wide open. I don't know who it was. Was it Danaz? Okay. So how do we solve this without scout reporting matchups and stuff? Who takes the inbounder? Who takes that guy?
I probably should have went straight.
So how do we solve this in future? Closest guy. Closest guy. Because Nariman, you talked about this right at the very start of what you took from the video. We'll sort out the mismatches as we come back. But initially we can pick up. Okay? Alright. Last thing from me, I don't know if anyone's talked about the box out and how we're defeating it. Okay, I didn't hear it each group. Okay, a couple of times we've seen this. Okay, so I've tagged up. This is the baskets here, please. I've tagged up and I'm standing behind him. Okay, this is not a 50-50 rebound opportunity yet. This is now the 50-50 rebound. In the gym, good lad. This is the 50-50 rebound opportunity, Joe. I feel like you're standing 2 feet behind them, being happy with it. We're trying to drive them into the key. Okay, good job, well done. Like it. All right, let's go again, fellas. Black basketball, yes.
Well, you can get a rebound, but make sure you stick with him and know where he is.
There's no point sticking with me if you can just get a rebound.
Manny? What? Something with his carpet. Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, in. Let's go. All in together. Hey, guys, review. Last 2 trips. Let's just focus on the last 2 trips.
The last trip, when I don't know who it was, Adam was bringing it up, and then I think 2 sound switch because Adam blew behind Naz.
Yep.
And then Naz didn't go get Silver, so he had the beat one open through. I wasn't very clear whether I was switching or just standing in.
Okay. Well, what did it lead to on the side of the floor? Got a layup. Okay.
To make a decision.
Yeah, Adam, you got stuck between 2, right? They were over there.
Should just push them down there.
Yeah. Good job. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Chest in front of the ball, definitely. Okay. What about trip 2 going that way? So, we haven't had much from you. What were your thoughts? Do you remember trip 2? Sorry, trip 3. My fault. So after I shot it, you went that way, yeah? Reg went that way, you're playing defense. Fine if you don't. Okay, Tosan, trip 3 down there, you were on a weak side.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as tagging up goes and what you're trying to read, do you remember the situation?
Yeah, so the service shot and I started going, I didn't crash the boards. And
Okay,
then
no,
I think
I'm not being clear. It's you were playing offense.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was in the weak side. I mean, he wasn't hugging me like Dan said before. So yeah.
Okay, so what it actually led to is Tosan now, or all you guys now are having a real focus on offensive rebounding. What does this put pressure on? Transition, yes, because it's stopping them get out. Is there anything else? What comes before transition? Defense, the box out. Okay, so Tosan, yes, he crashed the pair, but he got to Sova, he got to you. You're standing still, so you went straight by and was straight to the basket. So we've got a box out as well. I want to see how good this is against great box outs.
What was that you just said, sorry?
Shot came up from here, you were weak side, and he didn't box you out, you just rolled right past them. So you did the right thing in tagging, but then you realised he wasn't boxing you out, you went straight by him, okay, for the rebound. Okay? So I want to see how good this is against great box outs, because then we can't judge it until we get that. Okay? Alright, back to it, let's go. Let's go again.
You don't even need to
You done a good job of functional offensive boards. You got what, 3 or 4? That was good.
That was not really good. Just standing around and he was.
Whoever the toast on go by, don't let him face good.
Oh yeah, something like 2
It's actually someone from that team. Yeah. be a solution to someone like me. Your guy might leak out, so you got to remember that. But you do what you're supposed to do.
But at the same time, if they all like not one, like it might be like more leaking up.
So we just got to make sure that we're paying attention.
And it just wastes more time on the inbound. Any thoughts, Chris?
Yeah, that was alright. Just if they leak, we just need to talk about it. Like you say, like you got runner or something like that.
Real quick. You did. I like how you shot the ball, then trying to get a fast break. Play for both teams. I like it. This time, fellas, if you're a high guy, if you're guarding the guy up top when the shot goes up, just whoever it is, see if you can leak out now and then. All right. See if you can just leak out and go for a fast break. All right. Just to put pressure on their target. All right. Okay. Let's go, fellas. Red ball. Is that right?
James, you can't pick up your dribble at that point in the court, because then they're just gonna chop the shit out of you. Basically. So either just pass it to Tosan if you're not comfortable bringing it across half court when you're getting pressed, or kind of just bring it up slowly. Don't like dribble into a stop, especially on that side of the court.
I don't think I tried in the last one actually when you shot.
I don't think many people did actually that time.
No, because Server looked out and I got it. Server looked out and I got it.
Guys, when you get it on that reverse, just take it. Don't take the shot. When you get it on the reverses to the wing, just give him a jab and take. If he stops you, you can always turn around and pass it off. Just drive.
That's it. Sweet.
Basically, missing out there.
Yeah, but the point Your bag's worth more than the ball. Your bag's worth more than the ball. Where's your dribble? You finally got it.
Oh my god! And then
I'm not getting them to like test it. What does that have to do? I hope it's just pretty clean. You're definitely not
I keep crashing into it, so not tagging, so next time I'm just going to go. Sorry. What is that, sorry?
Okay,
What do you say now?
Let's bring it back to what we're looking at right now.
Okay.
We're talking about closeouts, valid point, but let's bring it back to what the topic is. What's your thoughts?
I said, Ferber's not tagging up on me. So I think he's probably got his man. I'm going to leak out next time.
Yeah, you're right, but he wasn't supposed to do that. Okay. What I want you to think about now is, can you leak out? So when the other team is shooting, can you leak out and get a fast break? I asked Silver to do that. He did it on his own shot. and I passed the wrong guy. He tried to fast break off his own shot, so you know it's good. So I'm not saying everyone, I'm not saying all 5 guys, okay? But let's say you're a high guy, you're like free throw line up over somewhere like that, okay? Other team shoots, can you actually go instead of boxing out? Can you just go and take off? And let's put pressure on them, tagging off into defensive transition. Okay, you know what I mean by that, fellas? Give it back to his environment.
When the other team shoots, if you're above the free throw line, if you're in a position to meet that after they shoot, don't box out, just leave down and try to get transition.
Good stuff. Alright, good job. Alright, see what it looks like. Let's put some pressure on them. Alright, see if they're just crashing the boards playing this. Alright, we'll go one more time for us.
Northeast is one of the region's biggest employers. And we want you to get on board. Right now room for engineers, national express coach drivers and local bus drivers to join the team.
Enjoy a career with great training, flexible hours, opportunities for overtime.
And of course, free family travel. Go Northeast with discounts at top retailers and high street shops too.
Check out gonortheast.co.uk/join the team.
To apply or find out more.
Comprehensive cover required. Taxi boats one destination within the UK. Terms and conditions apply.
Did you know that winning postcodes in Manchester? People's postcode lottery. Are you paying postcodes lottery? The prize is up, always won. It costs just £10 a month to play it in. Join in with your postcode to play. Hope the lottery wherever you can. If you own the lotteries on behalf of people, any terms and conditions apply. Responsibly, become more.
With Aldi Super 6 winners, it can fuel us too. At just 49p each, shredded pear, beetroot, sweet-up cabbage, and green beans. At 79p, white mushrooms, and £1.19 asparagus. Another great way to stay through. Lift those Aldi shopping bags. Super 6 fruit veg. Aldi, proud sponsors of Team GB.
Give your Ford a spring in its step with a Ford Motorcraft service for just £149 RRP. Now easier to book than ever with our new online service booking system. And save £10 on any Ford service on the road Ford town. Book now at ford.co.uk or visit your participating dealer.
Recommended promotional price. Terms and conditions apply.
Only Vodafone brings you a 2-year red entertainment plan with the stunning S10 and S10 Plus. Choose from Amazon Prime Video, Spotify Premium, and now TV 10 Plus or Sky Sports Mobile TV. That's 2 years on us. Permanently endless infinity over the world. Go online and install today. A galaxy of entertainment can now be yours. The future's exciting. Ready? Vodafone. Available on red entertainment plans. And you can limited charge up to 21 months in discount. Time for Vodafone.
My business.
Exports. Leaving the EU on the 29th of March may mean your business needs to prepare for change. Even if you think the rules won't be affected, it's worth double checking. To help you prepare your business, you can find guidance and
Sorry.
Easier to edit. Yeah. Okay. Stand up, these guys. Thoughts overall? What are you guys? Honest opinions? Good points? Pitfalls of this? Where could we get in trouble? Is it hard to do? Is it easy to do? I want to hear you. I want to hear what you guys think.
Yeah, it's good when we like get up into make it a 50-50 rebound situation, and then in transition fix any mismatches that might have happened. So it's when the communication
So you're saying that was easy or was that hard? Fixing those mismatches and things?
It's easy if we talk about it, right? But then, if not, then
I think for right now, it's quite hard to just sort it out.
One more time, sorry, Norman.
I think for now, it's quite hard to sort it out on the fly, like in transition. Be like, you go here, switch. It's hard for now. But I think if you get it right, I don't think there's any risk to it.
okay. I don't know much like let the top man.
Your voice up, please. I want to. Yeah,
It's like let the top man leak out to bar. Just switch off on that.
If this man goes and then they get the rebound and Joe's man's a lot quicker and then it's kind of a sprint on the full court.
Yeah.
So I don't really see.
So again, the mismatch.
Yeah.
The mismatch that you want. How many times did you guys feel there was big mismatches? Give me your feelings. Don't try and remember. Did you feel like, shit, I need to change this here? This is bad.
Really noticed it.
Why do you think that is?
I was gonna say when Aaron was gone during a couple times, we have to chill out.
A couple of times it wasn't. We didn't get a lot of it.
No.
That's okay then, isn't it? Why could realistically, why would there not be too many mismatches if it's done correctly?
Because
And who is the guy closest to you? The guy guarding you. And realistically, he's probably guarding you because it's a matchup. Okay? In a perfect world. Okay? Alright, fellas, I really appreciate that because that's something I wanted to see what you guys thought of. Okay? I'm going to look at the video and just so you know, I'm sending that out to a few people as well because it's a concept we're looking at moving forward. Okay? But good job on that. So that brings us to 6, fellas. That was a good hour, I feel. Okay? I thought you guys did a great job. Okay? We're back tomorrow at 4:30. Okay? There's no you. You two guys, you're injured. Anyone else? 4:30, we're all good? Okay? Alright, so we should have 10. Okay. Alright, good job fellas, well done, great.